it. So that's that. That's kind of crazy. So there's something that came out called the apecoin. This is related to the board. What's the heck's called? Board ape crap. Board yacht club, whatever. And there's also other apes. They're like zombie apes. They've made all these different variations of the ape stuff. Some are cheaper, so they're making more and more art pieces, I guess, and more clubs, I suppose. But anyways, the ape coin is a coin to get you a piece of the idea of the club. Does that make sense?
Say it again. The coin's a
Okay, so
piece.
the coin is a DAO. Have you heard of the DAOs? DAOs. DAOs.
What, the Dow market? Or
No, no, not the DAO market. No, DAO, decentralized autonomous organizations. Have you heard of those?
Okay, I have not.
Okay, so the idea behind that is they release a coin, and there's a Blockbuster DAO, for instance, where I think you've heard of it. We talked about that the other day, where somebody bought the Dune book thinking it was some crazy. They think they're buying the copyrights, but they're actually just buying a book.
Right.
Like they're not actually. That was a DAO that did that, a DAO. That was a decentralized autonomous organization. So all these people accumulated funds with the common goal of buying Dune stuff or buying Blockbuster. That's their common goal.
Okay. Okay, I see. I see what you're saying.
So they release these tokens and everybody buys in based on these ideas. It's probably going to be very useful in the future for raising funds for political candidates and stuff like that. Right now, it's sort of weird. But anyways, the ape coin is you're buying a piece of the club. You're buying a piece of that club. You're into the so it's sort of like a next level company. A decentralized
So,
autonomous organization is like the next generation company.
okay, a piece of yacht club, but like,
Right.
what is yacht club?
Well, there's a whole. I mean, I'll read the basic stuff. It's a
Okay.
ERC20. ERC20 is Ethereum based token, so it's built on the Ethereum blockchain. So anytime this stuff sells on this, anytime ApeCoin sells and whatnot, that helps Ethereum. Just side note. So it's used within the Ape ecosystem. ApeCoin is the ecosystem's governance token. So that's the DAO part. So if you own a piece, you got voting rights and that sort of thing to help dictate what the Ape Yacht Club stuff does. So
Okay.
now I'm assuming I think the Yacht Club members get a piece of this too. I think. Anyways, or they have the first mover advantage of being able to buy into it early, I think. So this allows ApeCoin holders to participate in the ApeCoin DAO. ApeCoin will also be used to access games, merchandise, events, and services. Supposedly.
Okay.
Now there's a whole okay. There's white papers in the official website. The white paper is usually just like, what is this coin about? That's what it always goes into. The official website kind of goes into it a little bit more. It's a lot. It's a lot to read through, but basically, you get access to be able to dictate decisions, and possibly they're going to make games and merchandise, and this will be sort of like a utility token to be able to participate in the organization and to also be able to purchase ApeCoin games and merchandise and events and things like that. So if you want
So
to
yeah.
go to an event, you have to buy ApeCoin to go to a particular event.
So it's basically like you're buying a piece of a company.
Kind of is more like an organization. I mean, I wouldn't call this one a company. I mean, there's definitely some DAO or not DAOs, but there's definitely some tokens that are like buying a piece of company. I wouldn't quite put that as a company. I would say this is more like a non-profit type. Well, I mean, it's obviously somebody's benefiting there, but I think that's what they're trying to sell it as. I think it's a scam personally because I think this is kind of crazy. That's my
Yeah, I
own
mean, I just
personal
don't.
opinion.
I just don't. I don't. It's crazy to me that they've made this, ungodly amount of money.
Well, and look at this,
And
and look at this ApeCoin price. It came out March 16th. It was $1. Now it's $15.
yeah,
And guess what? I was on Coinbase and I saw ApeCoin come out, and it was at 850. I looked at it when it was 850, and I was like, that'll probably double in value. I said that to myself, but I didn't buy any because I'm like, I'm not buying this. This is a Ponzi scheme, basically.
yeah.
But I knew it would because when it gets stuff gets listed on Coinbase, it's always got an uptick for one thing, usually, and also I figured people would be like, because I mean Dogecoin, apecoin, that name is just so memeish, and plus that image, you just know it's gonna be crazy. People are going like idiots about it.
And how is the price of apecoin set? Is it just based on how many people are buying it?
Well, the floor price is set. It's called the ICO, initial coin offering, just like IPO, initial public offering. It's the same idea. And a lot of these really they're companies, unregulated securities, essentially is what they are, and they're just launching and doing things mostly to subvert the SEC and that sort of thing. But anyways, they set the price apparently at $1, and everybody, because as soon as it launched, people knew about it, and they were like, buy, 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 because they knew it was going to pump. So at $1, it was worth, I don't know, 100 million, something like that, and then at 15x, and now it's $4 billion. That's the market cap right now.
So so society is valuing this organization at $14 million.
$4 billion.
Oh, $4 billion, excuse me.
4.1 billion is the market cap. That's how much money is into this right now.
I just don't see, like, why? I don't get it.
Because it's like dude, Shiba Inu, which is even worse than this, to be honest with you. Shiba Inu has no even like semblance of anything. It's just like this is an Ethereum token that's just for fun, and it's literally at 15 billion. Three times this.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I can't make sense of it. It makes no sense to me. But that's what I'm saying. I knew this. I knew I could have made money on it at 850. But I don't feel right doing it because it's not something I actually believe in. It's just that to me, it's like a Ponzi type deal. If I was to buy it, it would have been a Ponzi because I don't believe in any of it. I think it's all bullcrap.